Hey, what's up guys? Jeffrey Kunde here, and we are midway through our month of November, which means we're midway through the blues month that we have going on right now. Now, as a recap, what we've done so far is we've gone over major and minor pentatonic scales and how to mix and match those in your solo, how players mix and match the major and minor three all the time in their solos. We talked about last week the dominant 7 arpeggios and how to solo around arpeggios using them as a home bass and how that can be really helpful as home basses in our solos. Now, what we haven't talked about yet is blues form, or basically blues chord progressions. And I know a lot of this is basic knowledge for some of you more seasoned players who know how to play the blues. So what I want to do this week is give more advanced players a quick hack on how to mix and match in more expanded chords into a standard blues form progression. Now, as a precursor to this video, if you are confused about what I'm talking about when I say dominant 7s or diminished or whatever I'm talking about as far as chords or even numbers, I highly recommend you go watch 2 different courses on the Guitar Institute website. One is going to be the Nashville number system. It's called the Music Theory for the Music Industry course. And then number 2, the other course that you should be checking out is called Expanded Chords and Voicings. And that's both of those are on the Guitar Institute website. I'm going to be referring to some topics that we talk about in those workshops in this video. Okay, so standard blues form is going to be, as you can see in my comment above, it's going to be the chord progression of 1 4 1 1 4 4 1 1 5 4 1 5. Now, in the key of A, that's pretty straightforward. I'm going to call out those changes. I'm not going to play 7th chords or anything, just so you can hear what they sound like straightforward, straight up. So A, D, A again, D, D, A, E, D, A, E, and then it loops back around. So very standard sounding progression. Of course, more often it's played as dominant 7th chords, so you'll hear it as sounding more like this. You can play those dominant 7s however you want. Of course, there's lots of different ways to play dominant 7 chords on the guitar neck, and I talk about that in the Advanced Chords and Voicings workshop. Now, on to the cool stuff. What we're doing today is learning how to mix and match different chords into this progression. So instead of going into an in-depth theory lesson on why I can do these things, what I wanted to do today is just give a quick hack for those of you who are bored with the standard blues progression, and I'm going to show you what chords you can mix into this progression. So this isn't a full-blown theory lesson on why, but more so just, hey, try this out at home, see what you come up with when you solo over the top of this progression. So using that standard blues form, now I'm going to mix in some alternate expanded chords to make the progression more interesting. So starting at the top, the beginning's going to sound exactly the same as the standard form, but here we go. 1, A, sorry, I'll call out the changes as actual letter name chords. So A, D7, A7, A13, D7, D sharp diminished, A7, F sharp dominant 7th, B7, E7, A, B, F sharp, E, A. So again, that turnaround was A, B, F sharp, E. Okay, so that's it for this week. I hope that helps. You can try that progression out at home. You can record it or loop it with your loop pedal and then try soloing over the top of it. Most of those chords you can use the A minor pentatonic and have fun over that, and then it's going to force you to reach outside of the A minor pentatonic and do some things you don't normally do inside your solo. It's super fun. Have fun with it. I'll see you here next week at the Guitar Institute.